Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified every time I post new content. I also started a TikTok. Recording my first TikTok video was difficult. It was hard. I don't know how you Gen Z people do it. Please teach me. AstroBaby91. Make sure you follow me on there and head on over to Twitter if you like astrology and tarot content. And that's where I'm most active. I'll post everything in the description box so you don't have to go searching for it. This is going to be Tarot Bites for the week of November 8th, 2021, and I'm going to go from Aries to Pisces. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus because some days or some weeks, one will resonate more than the other. Venus has ingressed into Capricorn. I'm giving PTA realness right now, you know, soccer mom, on the go, professional life, all of that. Styles change. We go from mutable fire to cardinal earth, so it's a little bit more demure, sophisticated, clean lines, neutral colors. Whereas when Venus was in Sagittarius, it was
bold lips, big graphic eyeliner, big hair, all of it, leopard print, red, black.
Like we were out there, we were trying to push those boundaries. Now we're pulling it back because Capricorn and Saturn rolled, and Saturn does like to restrict, okay? Aries, you have a lot of stuff going on right now in your 8th house space. The Sun is in there, Mars is in there, and Mercury is now in there. Could be some tough conversations that are coming up for you. There's a lot of anger that needs to be talked about and released. You need to face a lot of difficult things when it comes to your psyche and the depths of your mind. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you, Aries. Speaking of Scorpio, we have the Scorpio card, death card reverse. So something may be coming back to life, the revival of something starting up again. I also see the death card reverse as chronic illness or something that has plagued you for a really long time, an issue, a problem. It points back towards the card that comes prior to it, which would be the Hangman, trying to be positive about something that is very long term and not in a good way. Something that you've had to deal with forever. You are trying to figure out a new way to cope and to deal with it. Yep, going back to the drawing board with the 3 of Wands reversed and the Strength card reversed, okay? There's something in your past that you don't want to face that you are being called to face this week. You've been avoiding it forever, and it's because you fear that if you look at it, if you really focus on it and explore whatever it is that's been hurting you, whatever it is that's been plaguing you in the back of your head, you've been avoiding it for fear that it'll get worse. You've been avoiding it because you think that if you pay attention to it, it gives it energy and it makes it grow. You do need to confront this. It may have to do with something that happened between you and somebody else. It may have been something that completely shifted your life or changed your life path. It has plagued you ever since. This could be why you are facing a lot of psychological trauma and pain this week. Now that we have all of this energy in your 8th house space, you're being asked to be vulnerable about a decision or about something you did in the past. Vulnerability, Aries, is not a weakness. Vulnerability, in fact, is a strength. So learn to harness that. You are making steady and slow progress here with the Knight of Pentacles. Not what you want to hear.
Because you guys are balls to the walls, you want to get things done, you want things done quickly.
You're being asked to take it slow. Make a plan and work on it little by little. You don't have to face everything right now. You don't have to talk about all the negative stuff right now. There's probably a lot of stuff in the back of your head that needs to be expressed, needs to come out, but it's not going to be something that you rectify and fix overnight. So just keep that in mind. Scorpio, Leo, but also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with those signs. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's move on over to Taurus. Hi Taurus, welcome to your Tarot Bites for the week of November 8th, 2021. Right now, the Sun, Mercury, and Mars are all in your 7th house space. 7th house is all about your relationships with other people. There is a specific focus on the difficulties and hardships of interacting and being with other people. Taurus risings have a lot of trauma related to relationships. So that's all the things that need to be discussed right now. Those are things that need to be acted upon and focused on. You could be especially angry or spiteful, vengeful, because everything right now is extremely radical and intense. You may be dealing with some difficult personalities right now. You could be the difficult personality that's hard to deal with. You could be questioning why it is that you're having such a tough time in relationships. And that's because there's a lot of underlying attachment issues that you need to face. Four of Cups reverse. So accepting something that you held off a long time on. What did I say? Coming to terms with people in your life, interactions, friendliness, what it means to socialize. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Be careful with the intentions behind making a choice to accept something, to take something. You could be uncomfortable in your environment. You could be uncomfortable in your skin. Some of you guys are getting swept off your feet, taken off the market. Others of you are avoiding your environment altogether, and you are instead focusing on your finances. As Uranus transits your first house space, even if it's retrograde, there could be a lot of changes in your environment, a lot of changes in your immediate environment. So your home, your place of work, just anywhere that you are. Things are swirling around you. As Uranus went retrograde, it stopped that a little bit, it paused it a little bit, and actually made you turn inward and focus on yourself and the changes that you've made within the scope of your own personality and character. But I want you to remember to take care of your space, clean up after yourself, make sure you're doing those daily routines and things that make your life easier and calmer and more beautiful. Don't forget that. And don't forget to pull yourselves together to amplify your looks a little bit. Focus on your presentation. Next card, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Someone may be offering you something. The intentions are not so good. I urge you to take care in accepting this. You could also have a bill coming to you that is unexpected. There's money that you need to pay that you're not paying attention to. Knight of Swords, you may get a message about an overdue bill or something that you owe that you haven't paid. There is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that may be approaching you with an offer that has a hidden agenda attached to it, and you are accepting it even though you know the intentions are not good. Fast communication this week. Be careful about what you're being offered. Not everyone has good intentions. Some people want to take from you and they see the value that you hold, and they want to experience that. They want to take from that. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you have a good week, and just make sure that you are discerning when it comes to the things that arrive in your life. Hey Geminis, this is going to be your tarot bites for the week of November 8th, 2021. Let's see what's going on. Geminis, you have a lot of stuff going on in your 6th house space right now. Scorpio is your 6th house, and that right now is populated by Mercury, Mars, and the Sun. So there could be a lot of difficult conversations having to do with work, with health. Could be experiencing some health issues because Mercury is your chart ruler. Could be finding out some information about your health, about your routine, about your habits that are creating problems. But there is a focus on your health. There is a focus on pain management, being active. You guys already got the 7 of Wands reverse and the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it's interesting that I said your 6th house space, which is work, health, routine, daily life, and you get the boss. So this could be a boss figure that you're dealing with, someone at work. You're kind of giving in to the strategies and the authority of this individual. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands reverse. There's a lack of excitement going on. It's really a slow week, and it's because you are focusing on these big life changes that you've recently experienced, whether it was a move, a change of career, a change of job location. There's an element of going back and forth between 2 places this week. It's like having to drive back and forth and having to carry a lot of stuff or have a lot of stuff with you. Boxes and boxes and boxes. It's all I'm seeing. And it can get really tiresome really quickly. There's something here that you worked really hard for, and it's coming to fruition. You are being recognized for being someone who is incredibly hardworking, and you've achieved a level of success that not a lot of people achieve, so congratulations. But you are exhausted and you have no energy for anything. And you know, Scorpio 6th house people can get a little bit obsessive when it comes to their health, but they could also experience a lot of health issues as well. Please take care with who it is that you're engaging in sexual relationships with at this time, with Mars in your 6th house space, okay? But you could just be experiencing feeling really tired. There could be also some issues with your car with the Chariot in the reverse. With the Chariot in the reverse, you could be, like I said, going back and forth or having a hard time moving forward from something because you are coming across as someone who wants stability within the scope of a situation. I think it's in regards to your material your material world. You want something to stay the same. You don't want it to change. You want something to stay the same because this is where you have control of it, and this is where you are sure of what you're doing. You're trying to go back somewhere, but you're not allowed to. Like I said last week, some of you guys have been suspended or kicked out of something or somewhere, a group, or now you're standing by yourself. A little bit of a boring week, more work focused than anything. Lots of boring back and forth tasks that you're doing. But Geminis, that's what I have for you. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's head on over to Cancers.
Look, Ezekiel joining us today. Look at the camera. How you doing? You having a good time? Good things with the good people?
Cancers, week of November 8th, 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancers, you have a lot of stuff going on right now in your 5th house space. So 5th house is all about creativity, fun, play, relaxation. You have a Scorpionic 5th house, so a lot of you guys could be having some, casual sex. Ooh, as soon as I said that. Empress reverse, Taurus and Libra energy. This is an accidental pregnancy, so don't get pregnant if you're not looking to get pregnant. This could be you not feeling very creative and not feeling your best. I think some of you are not very happy with the way that you look. And interestingly enough, Venus is transiting your 7th house space now. So you are getting that call to be in a partnership, to find your person. I don't think you feel ready for love. And I also don't think you feel as though people like you or receive you in that way. Because I see you not really wanting to even fall in love because you don't want to repeat the past. You don't want to repeat a cycle that you experienced as a child. Then you have the 7 of Wands reverse. You're not fighting something. You're no longer giving to something. World card reverse. Something feels incomplete. Something feels as though no matter how much effort you put into it, no matter how much you present yourself in a positive way, shit goes to shit and things don't finish the way that they're supposed to. You don't get the success, the acclaim that you want. The World card reverse could also indicate that you put yourself out there and you failed and you think it's always going to be this way. You made yourself vulnerable in a love situation and it blew back in your face. You could be dealing with fixed sign energy. Taurus is coming out very strongly, okay? 7 of Cups reverse. Yeah, that's sobering energy. It's hard for you to relax. It's hard for you to calm down. It's hard for you to go with the flow. And there's a lot of bad memories that need to be reconciled and healed about your childhood, about your upbringing, about your love language that you feel as though is always being misinterpreted no matter what you do. Some of you guys are giving up on love. I don't want you to do that. And yeah, look at this. Deep hidden emotions, not being able to sleep. Some of you guys feel like you're going to be alone forever. You're not. Strong Cancer energy here as well, okay? And Pisces. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully you're not too down this week. Keep your chin up. I love you so much. Let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. So you have the Sun, Mars, and Mercury transiting your 4th house space. That is the house of the home and family and comfort in our origin story. So you could find that there's a lot of focus around your family, around the home, and it's Scorpio. So it's usually problems, conflict, psychological issues, losses, death related to family that you are having to deal with. You could find out news of a death in the family during this time. There could also be loss of property, loss of a home, or damage to a home. I want you to take care when it comes to securing your home because under these skies there could be issues with break-ins and with violence. Wow, excellent. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so you have luck on your side. 10 is a number of completion, so something is coming to fruition. Fixed sign energy, so you are here too. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. 5 of Cups reverse, excellent. 3 of Cups reverse, be careful with bitchy friends and bitchy people. There are some people that don't support you the way that you think they do. There's also an energy here of really not wanting the casual thing anymore. You don't want to casually date. You don't want to do the casual thing. You want something serious. Someone who's going to reciprocate your feelings. So there could be 2 choices or 2 people that you are torn between. And the King of Cups, someone is emotionally unavailable. That's the only issue. There is love here, between you and someone else. They may be far from you in terms of distance, or They're emotionally distant from you. Someone here wants long-term and wants a connection. The other person is not emotionally available. Things are happening as they're supposed to. There's luck on your side and you're getting emotional perspective. At this time, I would literally align yourself with the people that can make you feel comfortable, safe, and secure, because you need a lot of support. You're trying to make some sort of decision that's really going to change your life. All the fixed sign risings right now, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, are all dealing with major life shifts, including yourself. So you want to really align yourself with powerful people that are going to support you as you work towards your goals. Leos, your fourth house space, you really want to build connections with people that are going to be there for the long haul, that are going to be powerful alliances that you can consider them to be, you know, not only friends but family. Align yourself with powerful people. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces at this time, but that's what I have for you. Be careful around people that gossip and cause drama. You really shouldn't be around those people at this time. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's move on over to my Virgos. Virgos, this is your tarot bites for the week of November 8th, 2021. You have a lot of energy right now, Sun, Mercury, and Mars in your third house space. Virgos, so there's a lot of radicalism right now in thought and in expression. Be careful with coming across as harsh, mean, rude. You're going to want to talk, but the things that you want to talk about are kind of intense, and not a lot of people are going to be okay with that. You could be saying some things that are very triggering or hearing some things that are very triggering. So expression, how you talk, how you communicate, what you communicate. It's a lot of heavy topics at this point that you are surrounded by and that you are engaging in. Be really careful about your reactions at this point, because Mars and Scorpio in the third is making you really snappy. And it could make you come across as overly mean, okay? So the first card out is the Hangman, Pisces energy. Number 12, so December could be important. This card is about trying to see something from a different perspective, trying to be positive about something as you are currently in a difficult situation. You're also trying to plan something out. Four of Cups, the decision that's coming in, you are reticent or hesitant to accept it, mostly because you're scared, but there's also stubbornness. We have Cancer, Chariot energy. There's movement, there is forward movement, there is physical movement. Moving on from a situation that was not pleasant. Physically going somewhere safer or nicer, somewhere where you're celebrated. This is the number 7 card, so July could be important too. All right, you may be moving forward to something that you've already done before. You're going back to a dream or to an idea you had forever ago that once held a lot of promise and had a lot of potential. And I think you're recognizing that now. So you're going backwards to achieve something. You've seen something from all perspectives and you're deciding that, hey, this isn't what I want more, or I want better. I'd also like to say, Virgos, Neptune is retrograde in your 7th house space. So you could be coming to terms with a lot of epiphanies and realizations about relationships and whether or not you want to be in one, what they mean to you, and the kinds of people that you've experienced and whether you want to deal with that again. One more card, the Sun. So you can expect some sort of success and abundance this week. Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is number 19, which breaks down to a 10, success. So it's going to be a good week. I think you're following your calling, and I'm happy for you. So Virgos, that's what I have for you. Let's move on over to Libras. All right, Libras, welcome to your tarot bites for the week of November 8th, 2021. Sorry, Zika's like trying to figure his way out outside, I guess. So Libras, you have a lot of stuff going on right now. The Sun, Mars, and Mercury in your 2nd house space of finance, earned income, and material property. You may be focusing on material loss, financial loss at this time, and trying to, fix that. There's a lot of conversations about taking ownership and control of your finances. We have the Sun card, happiness, joyfulness, vitality, Queen of Pentacles. So Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A lot of success at work, abundance at work, celebrations. Oh yes, Ace of Pentacles, an offer, a new job, a new beginning. It's just a little slow with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, okay? It's a little slow. Doesn't mean it's not worth it. You are doing a good job. You are headed in the right direction when it comes to your career. Some of you guys may be dealing with really annoying clients this week if you work in sales. Like, you are providing elite and amazing customer service, and people are not tipping, or they're not really appreciating your hard work and your brilliance and your disposition, because you are really trying your best. You are really trying. Yes, Strength card, Leo energy. Fantastic. This is abundance and success when you confront an issue or a problem. So you guys are doing really well this week. I'm not worried about you. It seems like it's a little bit slow, but if you are starting a new job, I see positivity. You are just owning it. You're taking care of business, and you are coming across as someone who is genuine, happy, honest, sure of themselves. You have a little bit of ways to go before you're a master at something, but it doesn't mean that you can't get there. Someone may be approaching you the wrong way. They're taking too long to approach you with something, and so you're approaching them first. You are taking control of the situation, and it actually turns out really, really well. So if someone is taking their time and going slow, and you're like, okay, when is this person going to approach me, or when are we going to have this conversation? Why don't you initiate? So Libras, that's what I have for you. It looks like a pretty successful week. Scorpios, of course, the Sun, Mars, and Mercury are in your first house space. So focus on identity, transformation. You are going through the ringer right now. Scorpio ascendants, you are literally transforming into a butterfly. There's a lot of action taking place. You are physically moving around a lot, changing your behaviors, making sure that you are taking control and ownership of what it is that you do and what it is that you say. Be really careful about what you do and what you say right now, because all eyes are on you. And your chart ruler is in Scorpio in the first, so you are experiencing high levels of energy. Uranus is transiting your 7th house space, and it is retrograde. So you could be kind of bored when it comes to relationships and partnerships. Not much is going on there, and that's because this has been a time for you to really focus on you, not other people. You could be experiencing a change in partners, a change in the kind of people that you like. You want people that are going to add value to your life, and your value systems are changing. Scorpios, 10 of Cups reversed, disharmony in the family, issues at home, a feeling like your happily ever after is not going to happen. Queen of Wands reversed, feeling a little bit of, this could go two ways. You could have an excess of energy and know where to put it towards, so you are really anxious and really antsy. Queen of Wands reverse is also someone who is lacking in self-confidence, and they don't really want to focus on their appearance. They don't really want to do their hair. They don't really want to do anything. Let's see why. It's like no matter what you do, family is just dysfunctional and creating issues or creating problems. That's what you feel like. And we have the Hangman. That is Aquarius and Pisces energy. 12 December could be big. Scorpio placements. Some of you guys want to do something completely different for the holidays, and you're trying to come up with an idea. You're trying to view a situation from a different perspective, because right now it looks kind of confusing. And we have the Lovers reverse, Gemini energy. This is when a connection separates, or you in a situation are unbalanced because of strong principles, strong belief systems. People have differing opinions of what a relationship should be like. And that's what's making you feel not so good. You feel like you're being put on the back burner. You feel like you're never going to reach your happily ever after. And you are. It's just taking a little bit of a different route than you expected. King of Pentacles reverse and the 10 of Wands. Nobody's really putting in work into a situation that requires a lot of work, requires a lot of effort. Somebody here is being incredibly demanding, perhaps a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, someone who really wants things done their way or the highway. You're dealing with a very taciturn and cantankerous individual. It could be a father or a boss figure, probably a husband or a father figure. They want things done their way. You're kind of sick of it because you've seen them make mistakes over and over again, but they never accept that they're making mistakes. And you've seen the situation from all perspectives, and you're like, this person is repeatedly screwing themselves over and they don't listen to me. Everyone's working really hard right now. Everyone seems like they are trying their best to carry a lot of weight, but no one is happy. There's disharmony, and there's a lack of balance. One person is doing all the work, the other person is demanding. So Scorpios, that's what I have for you. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let's head on over to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You guys have a lot of stuff going on right now in your 12th house space. That is the house of release and endings and healing. You could be having a really tough time right now with sleep as Mars transits your 12th, and there's a lot of conversations happening at this time that are going to bring about healing for you, but they're going to be difficult. There's an emphasis on healing the psyche, seeing a psychiatrist or a psychologist, a therapist, working through your anger, your repressed pain and trauma. You're also having to reconcile and heal all those difficult endings and traumatic endings that you've experienced in the past year. Here you are, King of Wands. So looking good, smelling good, flirtation, sexy man. This could be someone attractive that you are dealing with currently. Ooh, Tower card. Yeah, this is a hot guy with a big P. And you're and someone's like, yeah, I know what this is. I'm not falling for this again. Closed off, not letting anyone in. This could be you. This could be the other way around. Someone's making a big splash, okay? Someone here is very attractive and very good looking. And they are hopping in on the scene, and they are coming in and totally unexpected, right? The sex game is good. Everything's good. This person is hot. Everything's sexy. The only issue is that there's a lot of hesitation to open up to this person because you've been through the ringer, and you have to be okay with that. This person has been through a lot, and you pushing them to do something or to engage with you in conversation and whatever, it's not going to be good. There's a lot of energy coming in, and there's deflection, there's hesitation, there is closing off. Someone may point out that it's because this person is given to so many people, or this person has been dating around. You're retreating your energy, or someone is retreating their energies from you. If someone's retreating their energies from you, Sagittarius, let it happen. Be respectful. Not everyone can handle your big personality, okay? Not everyone can handle it, and that's their business. You keep on shining and keep on doing what you have to do. I just say Sagittarius placements, Sagittarius risings, ascendants. You could be having a lot of issues right now with your mental health. I also am seeing here like issues with seizures, or issues that keep happening, and every time they happen it's a shock or a surprise. So something needs to change. This is a lot. So Capricorns, you have a lot of attention and action going on in your 11th house space. That is the house of socialization, belonging, and your hopes and dreams. A lot of that could be changing at this time. I think you guys are realizing that certain friends have brought more issues into your life than good things. Expect some tough conversations in the next few weeks. There could also be some aggression coming from your friendship circles, coming from your online circles. Just take care not to engage. I find that Capricorn ascendants typically make very powerful friends, but they can also make friends that are secretly their enemy. During this transit, it's important for you to weed out the people that pretend to be your friend but are actually not. I also want you to take care if you go to any places that have large crowds, or anywhere with big groups of people, because there could be some issues with safety. For the week of November 8th, we have the Page of Wands reversed. So a little bit of boredom, all right, lack of excitement, inspiration. Yeah, you're showing up in the reverse, baby. Devil card. Feeling detached, feeling like you don't want to really engage or involve yourself. There is some healing here, which is fantastic. We have the Star card reverse, Aquarius energy. a little bit of hopelessness, a little bit of lack of motivation, and the Seven of Cups. You have many options before you at this time. Many options. They all look wonderful. You're having a tough time deciding which one is going to be profitable, which one is going to give you back what you put in. I'm also seeing there's a lot of competition, Capricorns. A lot of competition, especially online. You may feel as though you're getting lost in the crowd, that people aren't paying attention to you. No matter what you do, you just can't get to that level that you're looking to get to. And I don't want you to ride that wave because I think it's mental. It's not really what's going on. You actually have a lot of opportunities coming your way for happiness and success. And they're all divinely guided. Right now, you're really not meant to push too much. You're just meant to ride the wave. We also got the Tower card. So there's a big shocking event coming your way. Okay, something huge. Could be related to your 11th house. So online, social circles, whether you feel like you belong or not. Some of you guys are just completely leaving your social circles behind and you're saying, fuck this, I don't feel like I belong here, so I'm leaving. You know, I have different ideas than you, and the hopes and dreams that I'm trying to achieve are completely different than yours. And no offense, but I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be somewhere that's not going to be conducive to my success. So there's a big shocking event happening. You're showing up twice with the Devil card and the Tower card. What is the Tower card about? What is the Tower card about? Big opportunity for money, a surprise offer. You're doing something, Capricorns, all by yourself. You are literally having to make a decision this week real quick about money, about an opportunity that is falling on your lap. You have to make a decision quick. You really don't have time to consult people and services and things of that nature trying to figure out if this is good for you. If an opportunity shows up, please take it, because it looks like it's really good. You're hesitant. You're hesitating. Sorry, Mr. Cheese. You're hesitating. You're hesitating. Look at this. 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. What are you on the fence about? What are you on the fence about? This is a fantastic opportunity. And okay, it comes in out of nowhere, but you don't really have time to plan. You don't really have time to sit here and be like,
if I do this, then I do that.
You can't always be like that. Capricorns, you can't always be like that. You have to take life by the balls sometimes. When an opportunity shows up, you just gotta fucking take it. In the words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it. Do it. Take that opportunity. It looks really great. You're hesitating because I think you're expecting the last shoe to drop. You're expecting shit to hit the fan. It's not always gonna hit the fan, baby boo. Sometimes it's a good thing, okay? And it's gonna get you out of your funk. It's gonna help you be inspired again because you've been in the doldrums for like however long you've been sad for your entire life. You need to get over it. Get over it. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, Aquarius placements. This is your tarot bites for the week of November 8th, 2021 for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, Aquarius ascendants, you have a lot of energy going on in your 10th house space. Now, that's huge because that's an angular house. The 10th house space is all about destiny, career, life direction, reputation, and public image. You're likely experiencing big shifts when it comes to that. I know a lot of Aquarius ascendants that want a major career change at this point in time. That is the house of life direction and your destiny and your career and your public image. So your reputation could be taking a bit of a hit right now. You could be coming across as someone who is extremely demanding, someone who's very bossy. You could be coming across as someone who wants to tell people what to do. Aquarius placements, you also have Uranus retrograde through your 4th house at this point in time, which means that there could be a lot of attention to things that were left in the back burner in regards to material property that's been left broken or that needs upgrading. So Aquarius ascendants have a lot of issues with people perceiving them to be mean, harsh, cold, rude, withdrawn, unfriendly. So there is a focus on healing that and reconciling that at this point. People may think that you want to fight. People may think that you want to say some shit, that you want to pick a fight, and you really don't. You're just trying to be to the point, direct, and you're trying to get shit done. So yeah, look, Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're not really looking to invest in a situation anymore. You're tired of it. You want to give to situations that you're going to feel good about. King of Cups reversed. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be a past lover or someone that you dealt with in the past. But this could also be someone right now that you don't want to invest in because they're full of shit and they're emotionally unavailable. This could also be you being emotionally unavailable. You're kind of giving up on love. Not really wanting to deal with it anymore. 2 number 7s. Yeah, you're giving up on family, on a home, on a dream that you once had about progressing your life towards a certain direction. You are changing paths completely. It may have been because of a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You feel as though they're not contributing or they're not helping you. All they did was screw things up for you. But there's a big focus here, Aquarius placements, on the foundation being shitty to begin with. So it's not necessarily the other person's fault. 2 people were involved. It's 2 people's faults. Okay? And you having to come to terms with that, part of me thinks that's not going to happen because to you, you did everything right. You did everything right. This is an ending. Death card. Something has to finish off, die, leave, go, because things are just not working the way that they're going right now. You are entering into a whole new phase or a whole new cycle, and you're going into it with a very big attitude of, I don't need anyone, I don't want anyone, I've given up on love, I've given up on A, B, and C, but that's not at all what it is that you feel on the inside. There is a new beginning coming up, so that's positive. I'm seeing in about 4 months, things will be completely different for you. Yeah, you're gonna be moving or making a plan to move, starting a new project or starting a new career. Lots of conversations being had about property or about location, environment. Like I said, there are things around the home that need upgrading and fixing that you have not upgraded or fixed, and it has caused other issues. Your material belongings in the house and in your home may be breaking because you're not doing the work. You're not maintaining it. So, just saying. All right, Pisces, this is going to be your tarot bites for the week of November 8th, 2021. And you have a lot of action going on right now in your 9th house space. The 9th house is all about beliefs, perspectives, understanding. A lot of Pisces ascendants tend to have bit of a grim outlook on life with the Scorpionic 9th house. They tend to be dubious of people, suspicious of the world. They never take things at face value. Conversations being had that are pretty intense. Maybe battling it out with certain people who have very radical opinions or belief systems. You could have radical opinions and belief systems, extreme opinions and belief systems, perspectives on the world that are rubbing people the wrong way and may incite violence and may incite arguments and fights. This week, Ace of Cups reversed. So somebody is turning down a cup of love or rejecting a new beginning in love. Ooh, 3 of Wands, there may be 3 people involved, and that's why they want to keep their options open. Someone here likes being in third-party connections. Someone may also be planning for their future. They don't have time for love. They could be moving as well. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. They're working on wrapping things up. They want things to wrap up so they can move on to bigger and better things. So they are definitely going through a transformative time in their life. This could also be you. If you're planning a trip, I see you not really being enthusiastic about it, but working towards it anyway. Closing something up so you can start something new. There's a lot of competition with the 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict. I want you to just take care, okay? Be careful with what you express and with your perspective and outlook at this time. Don't fall into the loop or the habit of being pessimistic or negative. Try to fight against it because you're going to be really upset and angry during these transits. King of Cups reversed. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Someone wants to have their cake and eat it too, and I've been saying that forever, but someone doesn't want you to move on but doesn't want to emotionally invest. You may want to flirt around and fuck around with someone, but you don't want to emotionally invest. This could be in the workplace. This person's very attractive, but you just see it ending. You see the situation coming to an end because there's a lack of love here. There's a lack of forward movement or planning. You are coming across as being cantankerous, having a bad attitude, wanting to fight. You see things going in a very particular way and you don't want to veer from that direction. You want to keep on that path. So guys, that's what I have for you for Tarot Bites. Hopefully you enjoyed this Astro Bite Tarot Bite combination. Make sure you comment below if you enjoyed. I will put all the timestamps in the comments so you won't have to look around for all of the signs, but please subscribe and I hope to see you guys here next time.